to Gary Caldwell. Chris Commons should have been playing in the game but was injured. Chris, any complaints for Scotland after that?
No, it was a good game to watch. Certainly going forward we looked a threat, and for the new players that played their part, it was a good experience for those, and just delighted for Snoddy and the rest of the lads that have came on and just put in a good shift.
Neil, what pleased you most about this performance?
I think winning the game. I said at the top of the show, it wasn't about the result tonight too much, it was just about performance, getting us a good place for what is a huge game against the Czech Republic next. But getting the win was a bonus, and the emergence, as I said, of these young guys coming into the squad, coming into the team, the starting lineup, and doing themselves lots of favours, giving Craig Levein lots of positives to think about when he leaves tonight, because you just don't know how the weekend's results are going to go before you meet up during the week for the squad, David. So these guys have stepped in, they've staked a claim, they've done well, and it's great for us because the next couple of games could just shape the group. Czech Republic's huge.
Let's look at the opening goal. Did Charlie Adam mean this, or was it a wet boot in what was a horribly wet night?
It certainly was, yeah. But I think, knowing Charlie as I do, I think he's gone for a free kick here with a lot of pace, but try and get to head height, just over head height. But like I say, I think the wet boot there has just obviously kept it low. But you can't fault Charlie on dead balls. He can stick it in the right area, and that's why we got the goal.
What about the construction of the second goal, which was scored by Snodgrass, who was involved in the beginning, but there was a lot after that?
Yeah, like I say, we've got a centre forward pulling out wide, and look, we've got three bodies in the box there, not one centre forward. So, it just shows you, the formation is working. We've got, men willing and putting their necks on their cause to try and get in the box. And
terrific delivery, Chris.
It's just begging to be put in the back of the net, and the system, you can see it obviously works there, and Snoddy's got a very simple tapping. Fair
play to Robert. Sometimes, as I said, that you can be a reluctance when you play a nice ball out there just to let someone else go and do it, but he isn't waiting about, David. He gets in the box, and it's a terrific delivery from Kenny Miller. I think Chris said at the half-time there, it's one that he would have liked. So Robert getting in there, he's brave as well because it's dipping down. He doesn't know if the keeper's going to come, and gets his winner.
Unless you're a supporter of Livingston in Scotland, you wouldn't have seen very much of Robert Snodgrass. You've played against him in the Championship for Leeds United. What did you think of him tonight? What has he got? What does he bring to the party?
He's got a fantastic left foot, great delivery, and when I've played against him in previous games when he was at Leeds, he's got great influence on the game. He's got a great range of passing, but he can see a pass. He's always looking to get involved, and he's got an eye for goal. And certainly tonight he's shown his desire, his willingness to get in the box and get his goal, and I think he's capped off a good debut.
He's creative, David, but what you have to be in the wide areas, you have to be prepared to go that way. And tonight I thought he was different class, tracking back, because at times Denmark did get into wide areas, but Robert on one side and Stephen Naismith, as we know, does it for Rangers week in, week out, are prepared to go and do the dirty shift and help us defensively as well.
Danny Wilson might have to go out on loan because he can't get a game at Liverpool. What did you think of his performance in his hand?
I thought he strolled through it, and having a left-sided centre-back is fantastic for balance because it just lets you be in control of the situation. And what he offers as well, David, he's comfortable, and we've seen this when he broke into the Rangers team. He's prepared to pick a pass, he's not prepared to just lump it up the channel every time he gets in possession. He's heads up, he likes to put little balls into midfield, where, as I said, we're strong just now. Charlie Adams in there, James Morrison can play, we've got Darren Fletcher to come in. So if we've got a centre-back that's prepared to play when he's on the ball, it's brilliant for starting attacks.
And he's left-sided as well. Now let's hear what the Scotland manager thought of it. He is with Charles Pattison.
Craig, what can you take out of tonight's performance and result?
Well, there's a lot of encouraging things in the game. I thought for spells we played very well indeed, passed the ball well, and we're trying to discover a new way of playing, and bearing in mind that Denmark are an excellent team, I thought for long spells in the match I was very happy with the way we played.
You've beaten Denmark for the first time since 1975. To get a result, though, against a team ranked much higher than Scotland, how much confidence will that give the players?
Well, they've been getting better. I'm harping on about this, but it's true. You can see it out there today. They're gradually growing in confidence. And if we can develop that toughness that goes with winning teams and the mentality that's needed, then we'll be able to play good football and win games. So we're making great strides, but we've still got a long way to go.
Danny Wilson and Robert Snodgrass made their first starts here at Hampden tonight. How pleased were you with their contribution?
Yeah, fantastic for them. it's not. We don't have enough friendlies to be able to experiment, as much as I would like, and understand that the reason for that the clubs have their own things to worry about. But so I thought, well, I was well throwing the two lads in tonight and see how they would cope, and I think you would agree that they did admirably well.
So now it's down to the real action in the qualifiers. Chris Commons, you're hoping to be playing in those games against the Czech Republic and Lithuania. Must-win games, both of them?
Yeah, definitely. I think if we can get 6 points from the two games going into Liechtenstein, it'll give us great confidence, and we'll look to try and finish off a job.
How does a result like tonight and a performance like tonight help momentum build? Can you explain that to those who've not played the game?
Yeah, obviously, it's difficult when you're joining up, 1 month from the next, and with players dropping out and players coming in, and especially the young lads that are coming in and getting fresh experience. It's the results that you pick up on previously, and for us to be playing so well and getting on, getting good goals.